Good morning. Welcome to Garden Bug Poetry. Today's poem, as promised, is Excuse Me, a fantastic poem about burping. Excuse me. There must be an ocean inside of me because the tip of the tide tipped inside and the sail of the pirate ship went wide, flipped the boat to bubbles and one snuck up my throat to pop in the calm sea of our after-dinner revelry. Excuse me, mother. Excuse me, father. I knew there was a slippery slide for my food to ride. I did not know it would echo quite so. So, poems are adventures, right? They're small adventures and big adventures, small acts of joy, big terrific acts of love or defiance, the real things and made up things. Sometimes a burp is just a burp. Sometimes it's a sound that can echo. Cameraman burped. You can't make this stuff up when everyone's stuck home together. Sometimes a burp is a sound that can echo and make you giggle, like if you're behind the camera wearing a tiger hat right now. Sometimes it's a pirate ship sailing past your spaghetti and meatballs, creating waves in your belly, and just sort of things you can imagine and dream of, right? So, for today, I've got two writing prompts, again, one for the younger kids and one for the older kids. And go ahead and write up these and send them to gardenbugpoetry@gmail.com, and we'll read through them and we'll read our favorite ones on tomorrow's video. Okay? So, prompt number one, if you are a younger kid, preschool, kindergarten, first grade, maybe second grade, write an adventure poem. Make yourself a hero or a pirate or a lion tamer or anything like that. Try to imagine in the poem the great adventure that you can go on, right? And for the older kids, now, let's say you find yourself in a cave and there are 6 openings in the cave and each opening is a different color. Write a poem about how you leave the cave, which colors you choose, and why you choose them. Talk about what it feels like to leave the cave in red, to leave the cave in yellow, and have fun with what that means to you. Opening your eyes and seeing these different avenues of color, and talk about, in a poem, why you choose what you choose and why it's important to you and things like that. So for the younger kids, try to write an adventure poem. For the older kids, write a poem about finding yourself in a cave and going on the adventure of leaving the cave. Okay? So, those are the prompts for today. Think about the excuse me, think about the burping poem that's a pirate ship sailing through your belly, and try to come up with something fun. Whether it's the adventure poem or the cave poem, the colors and everything like that. Anyway, enjoy the writing. Enjoy the poems you come up with, and again, please send what you write to gardenbugpoetry@gmail.com, and we will get our favorites read in tomorrow's video. Now, for today's video, we have two young poets in this house who have written their own poems that they would like to read. So I'm going to sign off for a minute here. I'm going to step behind the camera, and we're going to give them a chance to read their poems as well. Be right back.
And I'm going to read my poem called Kerfwinkleuppagus. Can you say it? Hello, everybody, and we're going to see who can say Kerfwinkleuppagus. If you can say it, you win $1,000. Kerfwinkle, wrong. Kerfwinkle, wrong. Kerfwinkle, wrong. Gusker, wrong. Gussus, try again. Catherinophagus, close but no. Kerfoinkus, nope. Kerbon, try again. Spigus, no. Crayon, Wrong. Kerfufflepuckus. You said it. You win $1,000. Thank you. And now it's Thomas's turn.
Hi, I'm Thomas Demaree, and today I'm going to read Love. Love is a hug of winter. Cozy beds and hot cocoa in front of a fire. The snow falls down deep into the ground where love is. Thank you.
Joining us today on Garden Bug Poetry. Hopefully you liked my poem about burping. Hopefully you enjoyed Val and Thomas's poems as well. Remember that we are receiving your poems, gardenbugpoetry@gmail.com. Send them your way. We're going to read them all, I promise you. And our favorites, we will read them out loud on tomorrow's video. So, gardenbugpoetry@gmail.com. I hope where you are, it's a beautiful day. I hope you're having fun today. Thank you for joining us for a little bit of poetry and fun. Stay healthy and stay ornery. We'll see you tomorrow.